Yeah, I feel like we get all practice communicating better.
Right?
Like me and her have our spats too.
About what? What you talking about?
See?
Just like communicating.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
Look, what you talking about? What? Don't do
No,
that.
she won't talk. She be sitting there. She don't talk. She be talking. I be trying to talk to her about some shit, and she be like this. Oh,
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Like when parents talk, I have a 2-minute limit, and then like my brain just switch over to other stuff. Like I hear her, but I don't. I'm not.
So
listening.
how did you get to that point to know how to do that without saying anything back? Like that's my problem.
Well, I used to be really good because my other ex was a Virgo, and he would talk for hours, and I could repeat everything he said. But then, like slowly, my attention started getting on other things and started accumulating bills and stuff. And she's used to me listening, anyways. Like, okay, I'm not because I hear you, but I'm not listening. I'm thinking about this next bill I'm about to pay, or thinking about what the car needs, or something like that. And then if I didn't hear her, I'd be like, okay, what'd you say?
I remember one time we was talking, right? I was talking for like 10 minutes. Not really,
2
like 10 minutes. And then she stopped talking, then she asked me 3 questions, and all 3 questions where I just said it within the 10-minute talk.
I've done that to him before.
I didn't even tell her. I was like, she was like, well, I was like, I just
So
said
that's what it is. We're not listening.
Because
he was like, did you hear what I said? You ain't hear. I just told you all that what you just asked.
Listen.
Like, okay, I'm there, but
turn around and ask me.
That's what she just said. I do that. I do.
Our title is called Black Gratitude. Black Gratitude. Black Gratitude.
Yo, it's Black Gratitude in the building.
What's up?
It's me and Swiss Foreign. We doing our shit.
Yep.
Swiss Foreign,
One
Cool
time
Blue.
for the one time.
So we have a special treat for y'all for this.
Yes.
For this second part of our podcast about the LGBTQ and some other letters that's along with it, because we learned some other shit. Right. But we do have some special guests today. My friends came from Toledo, Ohio. They will be joining us in this wonderful conversation that we're going to have. We're 2 black, beautiful, straight women.
Yes.
And we have 2 black, beautiful, very strange women sitting at our table right now. Say what's up to everybody.
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
I mean, if you want a certain name.
Whatever.
I'm Lord Pack-Trax.
Okay.
Lord Pack-Trax. Okay, what you do, Lord Pack-Trax?
I rap, produce, design clothing, NYA.
Okay. Wonderful.
What's your clothing?
Not your average lifestyle.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, not your average. Check her out.
Right, not your average lifestyle.
Get you a shirt, gang.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then introduce your lovelies.
This is my girlfriend, beautiful girlfriend, intelligent, everything, all that, Akiva. Or you call it Keezy.
Keezy? Oh my goodness.
McKeezy.
The story behind that.
Oh,
it's my nickname.
So, ladies, to understand our podcast, because y'all new to this show, we are a real thing. We are about real life.
Black gratitude.
Black gratitude. This is Black Gratitude. You guys are lovely, beautiful black women. We are lovely, beautiful black women, and we're under the same roof, sharing our experiences and stuff. Oh my!
She like he getting down. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm about to take him off in a minute.
He is grubbing. Like
yes,
me.
I told you.
It's new for y'all to see this.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I've
this
seen
is the second
women.
time I've seen, but they don't do it like this in Toledo. They like cover all of that stuff.
No. I've seen it. Like, especially, it was just more normal to see, like, what's her...
With Asha Ray.
Asha Ray was doing it because she a baby.
Yeah, she do it. And then he come.
He, like, how old is he?
He's 2.
He's 2 years old. And he is squeezing it like a
bottle. Like he's
bottle.
massaging it.
He is squeezing
he massages the breasts and make sure he get it. He plays.
It's
not even just water. He's like, those little like applesauce juice.
Yeah.
They got those.
It's like a Go-Gurt. He's just like, this is what I need. It's like a Capri Sun. He ain't drink all day. Like he is ready. Like I've never.
I know. That's why. You know what? And I swear, I felt some type of way about it before, but this is the most naturalist thing that I can do.
Yeah.
And I embrace for me,
and for you.
Life, period. This is something that's not processed. You know what I'm saying? This is how life should be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This shouldn't be something that people not used to seeing, but they're used to giving their babies the, synthetic formula. Yeah. That's okay, and they running around with a bottle, but something that the breast I feel God made them for was for us to feed our kids. If we didn't have to eat these other things that they can feed and grow, because they can't eat regular food when they're babies. But I just feel like that's like the most beautiful thing, and I embrace it. Like if a person have a problem with it, then I understand it. Like, it's a little bit too much, then
That's like, their problem.
Look, that's what I'm saying. I'll be like, okay, well, turn your fucking head, because if I had on a mini skirt with my titties out, you be looking.
So what
it's
age,
just like,
what age do you think should be the automatic cutoff? Like you're done.
A lot of people stop at like 5.
Well, I feel like,
I mean, you don't want to do that like 5 years.
You
old.
can if they. It's you telling me if you had a choice to give your baby these nutritions that he need, you would cut it off because of.
But at a certain
someone
age,
else says.
At a certain age, you gotta my opinion. I ain't no mama or nothing, but like it's my opinion that like after a while, it's not just eating, but at the same time too, they gonna have to learn. Like me, you like what if they keep doing that until like 5, 6, 7 years old?
But
and then you cut them off, and then they're 8 years old, 9 years old.
Well,
they having fucking fits. Like they just not having it.
He having fits already, but I feel like once it stopped producing, it's time to let go. And he weans up. He don't do it as much, Like, I think it's about his eating habit, too, because he's a funny eater. So, I really make sure, like, when he do want to do it consciously, I be like, let me make sure he getting nutrition, because he can do this and not eat anything.
Are you hurting? Okay.
He know what they know how to physically put their mouth for it. It's natural. They, he know what he doing.
All right.
Yeah, but I just feel like sometimes I get overwhelmed with it, because it'd be both of them sometimes. But my conscience be like, what if it was you? What if you had to, and it's their comfort, and I feel so bad that I let them get back on there, because I had got overwhelmed when she was born, but I'm making sure he's fine, and they be the smartest kids. So my life, I want to give him what my mom didn't think twice about breastfeeding. She ain't who mom did. You know what I'm saying? Get him that formula. It was already. So I'm just changing, and giving what I'm able to give, and it comforts him. And if anybody comforts him, it'll be me. That's why they like that, because they know mommy gonna give me life. And that's how I look at it. Everybody else, I'm kind of iffy. Let me check you out. You can't just give my baby a bottle. They're going to be looking at you like, so it's a process. You can't feed their mind either, because they mom do. No plastic object or milk synthetic. It's something that has to come from me.
Bond.
Yeah, bond. Exactly. And that's why it's what it is. But it's almost time for you to come on.
It really
that's
is.
enough.
So, yeah, that's about breastfeeding.
Yep. He tried them on too. But that was about breastfeeding, which breastfeeding is giving, it's educating your kids at the same time. People look at it as just food and the breast, but it's giving them something the world could never give them. And I only have one chance to do that, so I took it. Because I'll never had this chance again.
Because it's just like animals. You wouldn't give an animal formula. They all feed off of each other. Literally.
Okay,
listen. Yeah. Because Natalia,
yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. Her son Jabril, he does that. He just goes to her boobs for comfort. He just grabs it and just stay there. Like he don't do nothing else but just grab it.
Well, that's what I
say. Yeah, he feels that comfort. So, breastfeeding is a very natural thing. I personally don't have an issue with it. Like y'all saw my friend Kristen, she covered herself up and stuff. I didn't feel like she had to because, I mean, we all women. We all seen breasts before.
I mean, I don't believe.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I guess it was courtesy, but at the same time, for one, we're all women.
We're all women.
Even if we weren't all women, men.
You can
in my opinion,
yeah.
In my opinion,
you can always turn your head just like she can cover up.
Why do women always have to change themselves?
Because that's how they. That's how
like
world
if we were at a club or something like that, getting wasted or something like that, and some wild shit happened, like a dude like is sucking on a random chick nipple in a club. Everybody trying to pull their phones out. Everybody trying to like.
That's true. I've never had nobody try to record.
That's my boy.
Right.
Oh. Yeah. But then when you just trying to feed your kid,
it's a whole different.
It's a whole other thing. Yeah, it's
like,
a different.
Everything.
Because I felt some type of way before, but when and it's like every time I go out, I would always have white women come up to me. Don't stop. You know, it's your word. You know, they always encourage, but black people, and I hate to do the black and white thing, but they be like. You know, exactly. But I guess it's because the ignorance. They don't know. Nobody's taught their mama maybe never breastfed it, but I feel like it's something that.
And then it's just like a lot of black people go along with things. Like they don't question. Things.
There you go. That's what it is. That's true.
Because I feel like when they see it, they don't think it's natural. They think it's ghetto. They think it looks trashy. Like, oh, you feeding your baby in Walmart? For real? Why would you do that? You feeding your baby in the mall? Out in the open? Oh, no. Nobody's going to see my breast out like that. Blah, blah. That doesn't look good. Like, it's a look. Like, it's a trend. Like, bitch, this ain't a trend. This is me feeding my baby. I gave this life. I'm giving it more life. Like
ignorance. That's all. And like she said, black people follow. They don't know how to have their own mind. And I totally agree with her with that. Because soon as the Jordans is my perfect example.
We was talking about that last night.
For real. Hey, look, anything that they think costs money, they want to follow. It can be the dresses. The men start wearing dresses, you know. Then they start wearing
like man, if it was just like shoot, who's a good one? If it was just like Michael B. Jordan or something like that, just being like, okay, I'm gonna just wear a dress right now. Yep. They will call this nigga gay. Yep. Everything in the book, but it's their favorite Young Thug. It's their favorite Lil Uzi. It's their favorite whatever. Yeah, and because they like this so their music, or they like whatever. They're like, oh, okay, it's just a style, it's just a thing. Yep. Don't worry about it. Thugger ain't gay. La la la. But if random ass dude, your friend James over here, who you've been friends with, who has all the women in the world, or whatever, is just wearing a dress or something like that, that he gay, and get away with your faggot.
It goes back into black people want a leader. They look for a savior because we're always outcast and we're always ostracized about every little thing.
I mean, look at this. A perfect person, like he's not gay or nothing like that, but a perfect person, in my opinion, with all this stuff is I've been following this nigga. I don't want to call him a nigga. I've been following this dude for a long time. It's Childish Gambino.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Because Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, he is an amazing... I look up to him. I want to be... With my art and everything I'm trying to do, I aim to be like him, like a Tyler, the Creator. Back in the day, these dudes was weird. Yeah, nobody, these black dudes didn't want nothing to do with them. Oh, why you wearing shorts? Why you wearing shorts like that? Why you doing this and that? But then now that they have some cool stuff, now that Tyler, the Creator, is cool with A$AP Rocky and has Jaden Smith on the song, they want to be cool with Tyler, the Creator. Now that not Rocky, I'm sorry. Now that Childish Gambino had that, This Is America and Redbone, it has like that show that a lot of black people love, Atlanta. Yeah. Now everybody on his dick, and it's but like 3 years ago,
they look for a savior.
3 years ago, I'm like this. 3 years ago, I'm like, oh yeah, Childish Gambino, Tyler, the Creator, two of my favorite rappers. They're like this. Why? And then I'm like, what? Like, have you listened to this? Just because we're not talking about I'm popping a Zan right. Time,
just because they're not mainstream,
that don't mean nothing. They talking about some other stuff that's more real than what you're talking about.
Right. They actually making a difference. Yeah. In our society, in the growth of the world, they're creating.
They're not following.
But
it's about the flash. Like they see the money and they think, okay, I gotta do what he needs to do.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's true.
This is what successful looks like. It's a wide variety.
Yeah. And then why is the same brands the ones that are running the game? Like before Supreme was popping, everybody had to have. This is the only thing people care about. Balenciagas, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and shit like that. And it's like Chanel even. Yeah. And it's like, are you serious? Like, but now because a couple rappers were Supreme, because Odd Future were Supreme, and they started getting some heat finally, Supreme's popping. All right, cool.
That's endorsement. That's why they pay people to endorse their shit, because
they didn't get paid to wear it. They just liked it and they wore it.
No, I'm just saying now.
That's still a form of endorsement.
Exactly.
Because they're promoting that.
Oh, yeah, I know about it.
No, I'm just saying that's why, that's why they get paid. Yeah. Because people follow what somebody else is wearing.
Exactly.
Like LeBron James. Yes. I just seen his commercial on Sprite. He probably got millions of dollars to say, oh, LeBron, what do you think about Sprite? He said, drunk the Sprite, and it's like, or didn't even say a word.
He didn't have to say anything.
Just
smile.
LeBron. Yeah.
It's just LeBron.
Like, but that goes to show how the minds of our generations are.
Yes.
All it takes is a smile from a motherfucker and you following them.
You don't even have to smile. You just have to
be the roughest fucking
hold the can. Hold the can or hold the shoe. Look. Put the shirt on and walk around. You don't even care. Just like this. I'm going to say how we said last night. I do not and I will not respect Michael Jordan. Straight the fuck up. I don't care if I get big. I don't care if my name pop and I'm like the next, like I said, Childish Gambino. I don't care. How this dude, a black man in America, very successful, don't care about his own black people, owns a private jail, prison. My bad, worse, and is it has all. He even donates to police stations like I don't know which one it is. I'm trying to say whatever one and just be like I'm just I'm on Wikipedia or something like that. But how are you donating all your money to jails, to police stations who don't even like us for real in the beginning, and then you're gonna sell us the new Jordan 12s or the new retros for $500, and niggas know this shit, and they still gonna be lining up for days. They're still gonna be pre-ordering them. They're gonna forget about feeding their children, feeding themselves, and paying their rent. But they gonna get the new Jordans though. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. It's like we need to do better as black people.
We need to learn how to keep our money in our community so that we can make that grow. Our economy, if black people stay with each other, we could thrive.
Exactly.
But it's all crabs in a barrel.
It is.
We're killing each other just to get a little bit of something.
Mm-hmm. It's like we trying to one up each other.
It's like that's how I feel. At first I felt like it was a Toledo thing because I'm from Toledo, Ohio, 409. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. I'm just saying. Oh, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
We did your introduction.
But all I know, I thought it was a Toledo thing. There's a lot of everyone's just for themselves. Everyone's a dog eat dog. They don't want to help the next person because they're so focused on helping them and their crew.
I'm gonna eat mine and eat yours.
I'm gonna eat mine. I'm gonna eat yours. Then I'm gonna look at you like how come you don't have it?
It's a whole fucking United States, a whole fucking world. Even the UK goes through that shit. There's black people writing lyrics about racism in the UK right now.
I know
it's everywhere. And it's not even racist, but just the fact that we can't even stand together as black people at all. Anywhere we go, it's still the same. Now, it's different for if you African or something, you come from an African descent, they stick together. They make their money. They just like the Arabs. They stack up their money. They live in the same fucking house. And if they do better, they move out and then they give money back. They always give it back to their community. But us as black African Americans, or just black people in America, we don't support each other at all.
Like
we fail to do that.
We'll flash the money in front of you, and we'll flash the cars, we'll flash the women, we'll flash the drugs, we'll flash the shoes and the designer.
We talk about killing niggas and shit
and everything, but then we'll be like, then we'll rap about like I being a rapper, I do the same thing too because it's just embedded in me. You know,
because we make that whole persona our culture.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, oh look, y'all broke as shit. I got dough though. It'd be like, what the fuck?
Because that's how we even started out. You see these people coming from Compton, Detroit, whatever, the hood, any type of hood from any kind of state, and that's all they rap about is the drugs, the money, the hoes, you know, the shit they've been through, hard not life, whatever. And then, but we don't have to make that us. You know what I mean? Just like the past with slavery and stuff like that did happen and stuff. But let's make it known that we are no fucking slaves to nobody.
By the same time, we're not slaves to anybody, but we are exactly a slave.
We are, in a sense, slavery. Because we work so hard to pay these bills and to make other people's dreams happen. Yeah. But we don't put anything into ourselves.
That's what I'm saying.
That's slavery.
You know,
like we can't.
That's mental slavery.
Like your best friend, like your best friend can have have a clothing brand or have a music, you know, career, and it could be fire, it could be flames. But you're not gonna pay that
nothing.
ticket.
You want to get in for free.
Yeah, you want to get it free, and they just say no.
You think there's a discount?
She acted funny.
You actually acted funny, or whatever. And then, but you can't buy a $10 ticket to her show or his show. Mm-hmm. You can't buy a $20 shirt from his brand. You can't download his or her album. You can't share anything.
You can't do the smallest thing to help me build my revenue.
But let Future or Kanye or Migos
or somebody already established
or Lil Uzi or any of these people. Let any of these people drop an album, drop a shirt, have a tour. You gonna spend bands, not even $10. You gonna spend $30, $50, $100. You know,
shit. You gonna all the collection. The lip gloss from Rihanna.
Yep.
How much was that? $30.
Yeah,
$30.
Just for her.
For her
now the Fenty though.
The Fenty.
Oh, the Fenty color though is that but I'm
that must have because we never had makeup specifically for us.
So that's different. She actually is making a difference. But these motherfuckers, they out here just making brands. That's not making a difference. Just
but
making
I think it's fair, like you said, slavery. You know? We are mentally enslaved because of what they feed us, and that's why I was telling somebody when we was at the barbecue.
We can necessarily blame them because
I'm
we don't
saying,
open our minds to things.
But you know what? They got us when we didn't know we had a mind to open. So if you didn't have somebody conscious around you telling you, you already programmed from the time your mama sent you out the door to preschool, because everything they teach you from preschool is programmed for you to be a 9-to-5 worker, not an entrepreneur. Who knew they could be the president when we was growing up? Was that even in any of you girls' minds?
I mean, they say you can, but they don't give you the tools.
That's what I'm saying. But was it a thought though? Like when you were younger, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be a veterinarian.
And what did you want to be?
A rapper.
Okay. When you was young? No, when you was young, you did.
I wanted to do music.
Okay, well, ain't nothing wrong. What about
music,
you?
Art, anything.
Girl, I went from
like your first. What was your first?
Artist to like a
as
painter.
A kid.
Like,
okay, you wanted to paint.
I wanted to do like actual drawing.
So
and
y'all
stuff
was
like that.
yeah okay.
And then I wanted to be a firewoman. And that was something I wanted to be in the Air Force. I wanted to do something athletic. I actually wanted to go to the Olympics at one point.
But it goes to show us what we see is what feeds our minds. Because how would we know these things if we didn't see it?
But I thought that I wanted to be a basketball player at one point just because I'm tall.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. Because so many people told me
you should play.
Oh, you should basketball. Oh, you gonna do everything on the court.
That's true.
I was the only reason why I tried out for my freshman year. I made varsity, bro. Freshman year sucked, didn't know what to do. Just because I was tall, I played like one game.
And that goes to show you how life or how the system put in our mind, like to put us in categories. As women, men, tall, basketball. If you short, you can't play basketball. If you fat, you can't be a model.
I have a friend that I work with right now that she was on my team and she was killing it. And she had to work for real to get to the varsity. We was freshmen. Me, I just made it because I'm tall. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was on the court like this. All right, y'all, just don't pass me the shit.
Yeah. We cuss on this all the time. We cuss on this podcast all the time. We don't even mean to, but it just come out because we talking. This is real shit.
We try. We'll work on getting better with our cussing, because there might be some people that want to listen and want us to use our words,
Yeah. But at the same time,
there's nothing wrong with getting better. Mm-hmm. No, it ain't fake, but I'm just saying that ain't the only way we talk. You know what I'm saying? So
I can talk very professional and I have to use all the
we
words.
were talking about that too.
F-word, S-word.
I can cut it off when I want to.
I can cut it off, but at the same time too, for real though, like, we were talking about this last night too.
Yeah, we talking about all this last night.
United States is just too fucking sensitive. Like,
that's true.
It's way too fucking sensitive. Like, I can't cuss right now because you were scared that your daughter, your son, who was like 9 or something, 7, is going to watch this podcast, and then you're going to blame me for teaching your kid? No. How about you put a fucking block on your computer?
Yeah.
How about you be
How about you be a parent and be responsible?
Giving your child the iPad, your phone, and telling them, get the fuck away from me so you can do your shit? Maybe your kid won't be such an asshole. I'm just saying. Hell no. So I'm sorry.
I'm laughing because
I ain't got no kids, but I'm just saying.
I'm laughing because I do give my son the iPad and I do give him.
But you probably restricted.
Yeah, he. But see, I don't even have to restrict him because it's only certain things that he wants. And that goes on education. Like I said, the breastfeeding thing. He don't go to nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? He wants to watch educational stuff, and that's just been that. That's him.
Because these kids are smart.
Yeah, they are.
They hella smart.
Yeah,
not just her,
I know,
but this generation.
That's true. My niece is like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, she's so big now.
Fix my mom's iPad.
See?
My iPad, something.
Her niece is so big now.
She
came from a cute little thing, looking like a little Paris. Now she's so big now. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Your niece is so big now.
I know. She's beautiful.
She's so cute. Does she do praise dancing still?
A little bit, yeah.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
This is the new generation.
Trinity?
Yeah, Trinity is so freaking cute.
She like half my size right now.
That's crazy.
I can't stand next
She's
to
so
her.
Big now. I see pictures of her. I'm like, goodness
I'm
gracious.
saying pictures. She looks just like me, my dude. Like, I don't even gotta think about what my kid look like. That's her. You know what I'm saying?
She look like you. Shit.
I know she look like. I love it.
They all got that Cabbage Patch face. Like, it's just round as fuck. And they go,
hey,
all of y'all got that face.
Hey, don't.
If you see her brother, Andre, fucking twin shit. Hell no.
Yo. All I'm saying is, my genes are strong. You know what I'm saying?
So what do y'all practice a religion?
We don't really.
Okay.
We went to church recently.
Why you go to church?
We're spiritual. I get.
Oh my God.
Her brother is a minister.
Oh, okay.
And we just went to see him.
Right. So how you feel about that?
His preaching?
No, about religion.
Oh, I feel like religion is.
Do you mind talking about it?
Oh, no, I don't mind. It's another one of those things where you're trapped. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's a sin to be gay, but, people wear mixed fabrics. People eat meat. People eat fish.
The tablet's my favorite.
It's contradictory.
Your daddy said you was on Ask Him. Absolutely.
Yeah, like this, it's contradictory. Like she was saying, we talk about a lot of things.
So are you religious?
This is how I feel. I grew up. My mom is my whole family, for real. Like, not even my whole family, but like, my family.
Your immediate family.
Yeah, my family is very into the church. Like, I'm not saying they're Bible thumpers and nothing like that, but
they claim they Christian.
My dad's a deacon.
Okay.
My mom used to have, I forgot all the things she was.
Religious,
she was
right.
involved. I used to play guitar in my church band a little bit. Growing up, I was in the choir a little bit too, a little bit. So like, I was in the church,
Okay.
I went, growing up, I used to have to go to church every Sunday.
Right.
And everything until I got 18 and like went out of, went to college, came back and everything. I realized, after dealing and seeing with different things in the world, and seeing what I saw in the church, seeing what I see just in real life and in general, it's like I don't want to say. Look, yeah, I'll say just in general, like if I make it on like with this music, and somebody asks me, "Oh, what is your religion?" I might say just an overview. I'm a Christian.
Why would you say that if you're not practicing that?
I do, but I don't. It's
you do or you don't.
This is how I feel though.
I'm saying you know about it. No, I know, but I want to get straight to the point. We don't have time to have a whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I'm spiritual.
I'm getting to the point of the question I'm asking her. So that's why I'm saying you do or you don't.
It's
that you grew up in it and you choose to do it sometimes or you don't.
I do it sometimes. I don't.
Okay.
I'm spiritual. I feel like. I'm just gonna connect to God on my level.
Okay.
And then I'm learning more about Buddhism from
everything. So you are, you're learning still. You're not. You don't feel that was the only thing. You feel it's something else. Because
I don't subscribe to anything fully.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, we Buddhists.
We talking on a podcast. So if we talking, you just answer the question.
I'm listening to them because I want them. I want them to
I'm asking you a question. That's all.
Okay. Well, I'm Buddhist. I'm born a Buddhist. I'm a fortune baby. That's what you call it when you're born into the practice. I've been to church before, but I honestly never fully indulged in church like that. And my family in Gary, Indiana, they're Baptists and stuff like that. But they're pretty universal. They're accepting of all things because they understand that there's more to life than just God. There's more in this world than just the Bible. Everybody has their stepping stones to get to where they want to be their best self.
Okay, let's say that. How do you feel about the Bible? Like different scriptures and all of that stuff. Like, do you feel like the whole Bible to this, like, as right now today, is legit?
No.
Yeah, I grew up in the church. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. My mom, if she hear this, she probably gonna hate. She could probably gonna cuss me out. She don't even cuss, for real. But like, this is what I'm gonna say. I believe in the Bible, but I don't at all because the Bible was written by man. The Bible was not written by Jesus Christ himself with a pen. He did not do that. All right, he didn't do that at all. Bible was written by man, revised several times, different books, different people. It's what it is.
Like who's to say that men didn't write this just to control us?
You telling me that this is all Jesus? Are you telling me this is all God? It's not. You putting your own agenda on everybody else trying to get you to come for you.
Yeah,
it's not.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, so I was researching because I'm like, I want to learn a little bit about the slaves and like all of this stuff and like why we were slaves for so long.
Right.
And like some of the slave masters would give these slaves books, like Bibles. But the name of the book, it was like telling us how they were controlling. The name of the book is How to Control a Slave with Religion. And it was basically just a scare tactic.
Yep.
If you do this, you're going to burn in hell forever. If you do this, then you have to ask for forgiveness. Or you have to sacrifice this in return for forgiveness. And I just was like, if God is real, I'm not saying he's not, but like,
right.
If he is real, and he's supposed to be this all-loving spirit and all of this, why would he burn his kids forever? That's like your kids stealing from the store. And you whipping their ass all the way till they're 18.
Right, exactly. Just because they stole that one thing.
Because they stole that one thing at the store at 3 years old.
So I just want to say this. I want to say one thing.
I have a feeling what you want to say. Go ahead.
What? No, Paris. What you go. No, go ahead.
Just say it. Because they probably got the same thing.
No, I just want to I want to point out things over the whole conversation about religion because it's so important. But I love to hear, that's why I was asking you, because somebody might be hearing that didn't hear another one, but how we all are searching for something, but we're all together. We're not judgmental. Is it the generation we grew up in, because like you said, your mom hear this, she probably would cuss you out and she don't even cuss. But is it the mentality of the year, what they were taught, where they have been, I like to say program, I don't want to say brainwashed.
No, program is really going on.
Following.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. For one, they didn't have this right here.
Yeah.
They didn't have phones.
Yeah, the phone.
They didn't have laptops. So like,
That's
they didn't
true.
have all
They
the
didn't have
stuff
this
we have.
technology.
I can right now. I can watch any fucking movie I want.
Absolutely.
Any song
Yes.
I want. I can go read 16 books
That's
today.
true. Right.
All at the tip of your finger.
All the tip of
You
my
don't
finger.
even
I
gotta
know
leave your
way
house.
too much than I should. My niece can do anything she wants on a phone if she really wanted to. Like, everything is so readily available for us. Then this instant society that we have, we can't even wait in a drive-through for more than 3 minutes without freaking the fuck out.
Oh my God, say that again. That is a quote, it's a statement, and it's so real, and it touches the center of us today. We cannot fucking wait in a drive-through for 3 minutes.
Yeah, you're right.
We going
You're
crazy.
Right. Because everything.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my God!
Where the fuck my food at? Where my cheeseburger cold? Take this shit back. I want my money back. Bitch, you was waiting like 3 minutes. What you mean?
Right.
You see all these cars?
You see all these cars? Like, look.
Like, I man.
That comes down to the phrase,
That is true.
live fast, die young.
Which y'all
Because
think
we
is-
living so fucking fast.
Yes.
Everything is at our fingertips.
That's true.
Everything is so easy to us, right?
I don't know nothing for real. Like,
You can live so fast in a moment.
Donald Trump
You could be
is
in a
prime example.
right.
You don't have to know shit to do things.
In a single moment. You could be somewhere
we about
else.
to piss some people off today.
And that's the purpose of our podcast. We want to have this conversation. We want this real conversation.
Yeah, everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Absolutely. Trump, okay, this is how I feel, y'all.
Hold
I
on,
feel
here we
like
go.
when it rains, what happens after it rains and it storms? The sun comes out, right? So I feel like he's the rain and the storm to our sun. You know, we have to have somebody to allow us to see.
Yes.
Because all the other presidents were private. We didn't really know what was going on in the White House. How we know this shit ain't been going on and they just ain't kept their shit under the... You feel what I'm saying?
We was talking about how the
can't go back and say where
Trump was gonna be
somebody worked in the White House and they came out and said what the president was doing. Now you got people like, shit, I quit. I ain't working under him. He ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? We got him tweeting his business and who he is. I feel like it's giving us, because like you said, information, it's giving us information.
Yes.
That whoever is in there, we don't know what they going on.
Like the government has to give us information, but they don't have to directly. It could be in movies.
There you go.
It could be years later.
Like, we were just talking about this. I
Shit
don't care if y'all call me crazy on them, because we talked about it. They don't think I'm crazy, whatever. You don't know.
Right.
Like, we were talking about how she was saying about Simpsons predicting
Donald Trump.
And then there's, like, you know, Boondocks for us. They predict a lot of shit. I hope not, or at least not in any of our generations, or any of your kids, 5 kids, if anyone on this table has kids, generation, but the purge is happening, purge is going to happen, Hunger Games is going to be a thing, all that shit's gonna happen.
Why not?
It's happening now.
But why not?
Why not? I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying, why people think it's not? What? If
Because
a person
everyone's
thought
so
of
brain
this...
dead.
If a person thought of this, a thought comes from something that already existed.
Yeah.
How can you think of something that never, you know what I'm saying, that never existed? This had to be going on somewhere small we don't know about. It's this world is so big, we don't know.
Even if it never existed, they just put it out there, so now the universe is going to manifest it.
Absolutely. There you go. Manifestation. That is totally true. So I feel like if it's a thought, it will soon happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Because thoughts don't happen for a reason.
Exactly. Thoughts. He said thoughts.
Thoughts do happen for a reason.
Hey, look, thoughts happen for a reason.
Thoughts come back.
Thoughts thoughts happen for a reason.
But yeah, like thoughts don't just happen for a reason. Like we have all of these dreams and things that happen. We have random dreams about sci-fi shit. Like I was just talking to Amir. I have the weirdest dreams. I don't never have anything normal ever, so, and it made me feel like was I in another place or some shit about to go down? Like come on now,
Is the dream really now, and we're in life when we're sleeping?
And let me tell you something right now. This is gonna sound creepy as hell, but like I have, I feel like too, like I have dreams about shit that happens in real life all the time. Premonitions, like I have premonitions all the time. I might not know what's gonna happen or whatever, but I had a dream about me and her being in a hotel before I knew she existed. Like, and then it happened. I've had dreams about a lot of things before I knew anything about the situation. It's not even things that are big. Even it could be something small, right? Like she asked me for a drink. If I want a drink,
has that type of sense.
Like, and it's just like
ESP.
It happens.
It's a blessing that you are noticing that you are in tune. Because some people. And that's where I say about what we eat and what they feed us. They feed our brain. They feed our belly. So how can we be clear-minded? We're not even eating natural food anymore. Everything that they're making and processing, is genetically modified. When have you known to have a seedless anything? How can something grow without a seed?
Exactly.
How can it grow without the sun?
Boom.
Like tobacco even used to be like a natural thing back in the day.
You know they modifying that.
It's definitely not natural. They're genetically modifying tobacco and nicotine now to be more addictive. And it is ridiculous. Like I smoke cigarettes now and I hate it.
Nope, y'all not about to do it.
I hate it.
And it's not even just
and I can't even stop. And I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do to you. They do that with sugar too and caffeine. And sugar and caffeine is in everything.
Hell yeah.
Like they control you more than you think. Why do you think your favorite drink? Why do you think your favorite drink is this? Why do you think your favorite food is this? Because it has a high content of this, a high content of that. Like it's not just because you like it. You like the flavor. Like you like the chemicals inside of it.
Like caffeine is fucking me up now. Something in the caffeine. I got a cyst in both of my boobs in the same spot. And if I drink any type of caffeine and take any type of caffeine, it'll grow. And then if I take vitamin E or something, it'll shrink. And it's just like, why is that? Why did it even happen in the first place? Something's fucked up. Something.
You're putting things in that body that ain't supposed to be there.
Sugar is worse than crack. Y'all know that?
Yeah.
And people still. And did you know sugar is? You took the words out my mouth.
It is in everything.
It's in everything. You can't
even
find
in our
nothing.
vegetables.
Sugar's in batteries. The fuck? You didn't know that?
No, I ain't know sugar is in battery. But
sugar
that goes to show
everywhere.
you they found a way to kill us. And
because
because the world is overpopulated. Do you think? I mean, come on now. Why do you think they made prisons? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like we have to learn how to open our minds. Two minds. Our stomach and our brain is our mind. We have two. Do you know there are more?
No, we have 3 minds.
Okay, where's the third one?
Your heart.
Well, the heart is a mind too?
Yes.
Well, I'm only saying
we're born with beings. Even animals love. It's something that stems. You're supposed to learn how to love. Nowadays, you can't
love
even
from your mind, though.
No.
Not from
you
your
think
heart.
your heart, I mean, what do you...
Your heart is
You ever been heartbroken before and you felt it in your heart?
I think it's mental. I think it's mental. Well, they make us
How do you
think...
You
die
can
from a broken heart?
die from a broken heart, but it's still mental. Because your brain
it's a mental
controls
aspect.
All right, so whatever you want to call it.
If you die from a broken heart, that is a mental aspect.
Stress
That's
upon
mental
the heart.
upon the heart.
Yeah.
Because everything comes to the mind.
And this is do you know that the gut has more memory and transmitters far as your movement and thoughts than your brain do?
I did not know that.
Yeah, look that up. The gut is like the second brain. Like it tells your body what to do. Like this only send like a couple of signals from the mind, but the gut tells the brain and everything else Like, you got to look it up.
So that's why when you get butterflies and
it's something wrong or this or you
like
shy something. You don't feel it in your mind. You feel it in your stomach.
Is that why? I never mind. I'll talk about that later.
No, but I'm just saying, if you notice when you get a gut feeling, like that ain't just come from nowhere. Exactly. Like that gut tells you to step or not to step, even though you do it or you don't, but you still got something tell you.
Is that why that if I'm really upset, I feel something really like I'm paranoid, that I got to shit like a lot. Like,
boom. Bam.
I don't even go bathroom.
Bam.
Like I do regular.
It speaks for itself. Nobody has to tell us. Our body give us information on its own.
Crazy.
We have dreams. How powerful you think? We got images in our mind. We don't have to watch TV. So are we really watching the TV, or is these images that they're allowing us to see in our mind? Is it even really there?
The TV isn't even that good either, because let me tell you something about the TV.
How are we transmitting these images?
Do you know that the TV just sends all these signals to you that more than just...
Yeah, is it telling your brain?
No. It's not even just what they're showing. Like, I physically feel different sleeping with and without a TV.
Me too. Oh, yeah. We all do. How long we got? How long we been on here? An hour? We do, guys. That's what I... Man.
Your eyes physically feel different when I'm here sitting here talking to you and when we're just scrolling through our phone all day.
Yeah, but that's why they tell you. That's why you think they taking the books away. Because that's therapeutic for the brain. It processes. These images is not...
fundamental.
Yeah.
They would give us the books on phones so they could throw us an ad.
Boom.
We could do.
And not only that, it's easy to change something that's on the phone
than in a book. I never looked at it like that.
You can't take that print back that's in that pages. You can go on your website or go through the cookies and shit and instead of this we're gonna put Becky was an asshole, something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing like in
you
Wikipedia
can't hold it. It's never there. It never really exists.
And then you can't prove
in your hand.
Yeah, you can't really prove because who's going to screenshot a book and be like, oh yeah, it said this before, but now it says
who even
this
knows?
now.
Yeah, but it's a whole nother way to keep us from nature, which what keeps us. They were gatherers back in the day. That's why they lived longer. Yes. People like they was this old back in because they wasn't living so fast. They were able to use their bodies. We don't even go out and do trail walks and out there playing with the soccer. Exactly. We try to do natural things. People don't do that no more. They stay on Facebook. That's why Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name is, that's why they paid him so much, because it's a distraction. And if you notice, that's all that the news is. Just like nobody's talking about these high-ass gas prices.
No,
everything else. But not like we did before. Like when gas went up, we was on the nut. Right, everybody, you hear a little bit here and there, but that shit is sky high. And it's this happening.
Ain't nobody going nowhere.
Nah, that's true.
Why we're not saying nothing about it.
Hey, we ain't paying that shit.
Everybody in the house. We in the house too.
That's true.
Hell no.
That's true.
I'm proud of my Toledo right now. That's crazy.
It's too hot. We staying in there. Flat out.
I mean, that's true. But I don't know. I know it's something
and then,
better.
Facebook is another way to track because, we all looked
up our
tracking
us
last night.
No. Okay. And all y'all shit came up. Oh, I've been did that.
Oh, yeah. Remember I told y'all I saw the Powerpuff Girl logo and my name pop up? I screenshotted that shit. Look at that shit. I searched up the Powerpuff Girl logo. I didn't even put my name, and my name popped up.
That is crazy,
but no, my phone, y'all, the Apple iPhone, I hate that phone. I don't like that phone no more. When I say I can be somewhere at a certain time, and it'll tell me where I usually go. You could get there in 20 minutes. Yeah. Like when my son's school, it said David Ellis Academy is 10 minutes away. But how you know I'm not going there?
I'm not going there.
Every time I get in my car, turn the car on. Ever since we got here, my phone's like, okay,
22 minutes from
home is an hour and 54 minutes if you take this route. I'm like, bitch,
who told you
I'm trying to go to the Old Navy. What is you doing?
At that time, it knows. It knows too much.
Why do you right now? Because parents would be like, "Are you serious?" And Siri would come out.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, now you don't want to fucking do it.
Yeah.
One second. Blah 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 blah. Are you serious? Are you serious? Siri.
Because that shit is listening.
Hey Siri. Siri, bitch. Oh, now you sleep. Hold on a second. La, 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 la. Are you serious? Oh, no, I can't demonstrate nothing. That's how you know they listen.
Yeah, they listen.
They listen. They like, oh, we ain't going to show out today. But...
Yeah, because if you notice they trying to put that in everybody's
They're
house.
trying to put it in everybody's house. Alexa
for
and
no
shit.
reason. No notification, none of that.
I ain't trying to do Alexa.
My phone just vibrates.
Yeah, Alexis is the new. Alexis is in it. Alexis, where my keys at?
Alexa does that. Then there's Google's coming out with something. They're all coming out with their own dude.
They have this shit where you connect your like Alexa to the house. Alexa, turn the lights on. Alexa, unlock the door. Like, I don't like that shit.
Because what if my girlfriend or friend was named Alexa? I'm like, hey Alexa, can you open the door? And then it's like Alexa ain't nowhere near, and some shit about to pop off, right. And I'm like, oh shit, the door unlocked. What the hell? Like, hey, I ain't telling you to unlock the door.
Okay, this is a good example. Say your girlfriend name is Alexa or whatever. Somebody trying to break in your house.
Are you serious? Fuck it.
Somebody trying to break in your house, and you like, oh my God, Alexa, I think they're trying to unlock the door. Now you in danger because your doors is unlocked.
Mm-hmm. And the thing too is like they don't even hide it from you if you didn't even know. If you have that Facebook app, the Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Snapchat, even this little weird shit like games and photo editing apps or whatever the hell it is, they ask you have to give them permission to say yes or no,
I say no.
For my microphone, for camera, for all that shit. But you're so busy trying to hurry up and get to the fun that you just say yes, accept. And then you don't even know it. They access your microphone, your camera, your contact book, your messages. They don't get they're here. They know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Why do you like? I was even telling you last night that I was thinking about phlebotomy. Like I told you, I clicked on
came up on your phone.
Yeah. One link that somebody on Messenger sent to me to go look at. I went on that swipe for maybe 5 minutes. Now I continuously, whether I'm on Facebook or just on Google shit. Or something like that, see phlebotomy shit. Medical assisting, that is so true. Nursing. They know what the fuck they're doing. They keep a track of all your cookies, all your caches, all that other shit.
So is that what they were saying, the privacy thing with Facebook?
Why do you think he's sweating fucking bullets? Because he knows he did this shit for him.
He did this shit for the government. Mm-hmm. And my question is, why the hell the government needs to know all of my information? What are you tracking me for?
So they can switch up because there you go.
What was that? I'm sorry.
What do you have planned for us? Why do you need to know where I'm at what time, what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do?
I mean, the government is too focused on other shit.
No.
The government's too focused on what we like to do and what we're doing and what movies we like and Powerpuff Girls. But they can get an anonymous tip or a real tip about a nigga about to blow a school up. But they don't know where this came from. They don't know where if this is true. This could be just a troll. But
that's true.
Are you serious? You serious? That's not the government. They don't care. They don't care.
No way somebody can walk up in a school and shoot 55 people and walk out. I'm sorry, but if you kill my dog, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
They don't care about us. We're just pawns in that little game.
That's true.
We're chess pieces.
All right. We get into the main source of the chicken soup.
Main course.
Okay, what's this?
Let's talk about y'all lives.
Okay.
We're talking about let's see.
Hey, I was about to say we didn't talk about all our lives. We talked about all our lives.
We about to get to the heart of the matter. We want to hear about how y'all feel about what is it, the LGBTQ community, and then they also got IA on it. But I don't really understand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that true? Like,
hold on a second.
What is
Google search something?
Oh, trust me, I already did.
Oh, what's IA?
Okay, so this is what I looked up. It says LGBTQIA. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, intersex, and asexual.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Okay, so did you know that was
intersex?
Huh?
Intersex is basically having both. It's kind of like being hermaphrodite. No, being like hermaphrodite.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the old school term.
Both parts.
That's the old school term. Apparently, there's a new term for that.
Both parts.
Some people born like that. Yeah. Some people born like that.
It's a deformation. It's
deformation. You can get that chopped off, right?
You can.
You can make a decision.
What did the one chopped off?
So you telling me you can want a period and erection at the same time?
Wow. Yeah.
I ain't saying
that's
never. Yeah, that is.
I ain't saying that they want it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I never thought about it like that in erection.
Maybe it's
I didn't think about that.
Like the hormones is like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I
want to ask somebody.
Exactly.
I really want to ask somebody.
I mean, I'm ignorant on the subject, and I would love to be enlightened, but I don't understand how someone can, deal with having both. Right. I would like to hear someone talk about it.
Yeah, so the hermaphrodite thing, from what I learned, that's an old school term, and apparently it's slightly offensive, but you know how everybody.
It's kind of like saying gay is fag, and dyke is the lesbian, and stuff like that. It's basically like
so that's offensive,
or like a tranny.
I don't think
like a tranny and a transsexual or something like that. It's just overview words that are insensitive, kind of like nigger.
I'm very open. You can feel how you want to feel about things, but I know who I am. So if you say something about me, I might take it into account depending on what was said. But most of the time, people's opinion is not valid to me because I know who I am. I know what I want in life.
That's what I like. That's what we were talking about last night too. Mm-hmm. Me and Amir talk about this all the time. If if you have friends that are bisexual, whatever they identify themselves as, why do you feel like everybody is going to be accepted? You have to adjust what's going on.
I got a question.
No.
I got a question
that's
for
the
y'all.
Thing. Why do I have to adjust? No. I'm saying, but in the gym, this is for them, not for you, because y'all cool. Why we have to adjust? Why do gay people, why do women, why do black people have to adjust to the society quote unquote norm? There is not a society norm. I have to be a white cis male to be okay, to be considered okay. I have to be a white woman, a white submissive woman to be exact normal. For being normal. No, I am a black woman who is trying to start a business, who raps, and I'm not a female rapper. Don't put me in that category. I like women, I like men, but I am currently in a loving relationship with my girlfriend, and I'm black. What?
Why we can't put you in a female artist?
Because they like
you don't want to be put in that.
Because no.
We talked about this.
Let me say this. They say female artists to put you in a box to dehumanize you. To make you, how come I have to be better than Nicki Minaj and Cardi B or Remy Ma? The same three that's going to be at the top for the next 5-10 years if it doesn't change. But I can't be better than Drake. I can't be better than Migos. Or J. Cole. Why do I have to compete with all these women to be a better artist, but I can't compete with these men, which I know that I'm better than? So what is it? You say I'm a nice. How come you don't see J. Cole or Kendrick or Drake or any of them saying, "Oh, I'm the best male rapper"? Yeah. No, I'm the best rapper. I'm not the best female rapper. I'm the best rapper.
They don't sexualize male rappers either. J. Cole got to rap with his shirt off. And
that just happened though. They're breaking boundaries with that because at first it was hard for J. Cole to get in the game.
Yes, it was.
J. Cole had to pull rabbits out his ass, meaning that produce and write music for other people. He had to play the background before his music even got played. And he was signed to Jay-Z. No, I know what you're saying, but I feel like it's levels. And somebody got to break them. So if it wasn't for somebody to break, what would be your point of being the best and to create something?
Yeah.
How would you have a chance? If no one set a boundary, how could we break them?
Yeah, I hate that. There's
Is that
two
what
women.
The cat?
No,
there was two women from my Toledo who they were rappers too, right? And I saw on their bio Facebook female rapper. You'll see these niggas saying
a male rapper, right?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I never looked at it. Thank you for putting that in my mind.
It just doesn't. I used to say I'm the best female rapper. Then I started listening to some female rappers who were dope. Then I started listening to some other rappers, some real rappers who were shitty, but they were getting have millions of views for no apparent reason. Yeah. And then I'm like, I'm not best female rapper. I'm better than him. I'm better than him. I produce. I'm better than him. Like, what the fuck? I'm a better rapper. I'm a better, artist. Don't put yourself in. I said this to don't put yourself in a box. Yeah. So you can make men feel all right. So you can feel accepted. Fuck being accepted. That's why my brain is not your average. I'm not your average woman. I'm not your average rapper. I'm not your average any of that. There is no average. Be you. That's it. You know, you ain't got to be the best. It's not. Why is everything sexualized? Why does men have to be the one that's on top? Why do they have to run it? Why do you have to have their acceptance? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
You're a woman. You can give birth. You can give life. Whether you're giving birth between your legs or anything like that, you can be a healer. Right. Fuck all that. You're better. That's all I'm saying. You just gotta look at you. Like I said, it's like so you were saying. We're so programmed to believe all that. Exactly. You just can't do that. You just gotta start breaking yourself away from this shit. That's true. Stupid. You're not the best female rapper. I'm your best rapper.
That's true. That is so true. I'm so glad that I talk, because every time I talk to somebody that has a mind, you know what I'm saying? Or, no, everybody has a mind, but is gradually getting control of their mind. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so powerful. Like, why do you think it's magicians, not musicians, but they're both great people, but musician. They make you think you see something that ain't there. How powerful is it? So you need to tell me exactly.
The mirages.
The mind. You know what I'm saying? That is
the mind.
But question though too, so we're not going too much far from the thing. I'm sorry. Okay. What did you mean by how do you feel about LGBT?
Like how do you feel about?
I wanted to ask her a question too.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hey.
Because after I went on that thing, that was something you need to say. But whatever.
Absolutely. I like that though, how she could female.
That's why I wanted.
Get us out that box. We not no stay at home. I mean, nothing wrong with stay at home moms, but sometimes this is like I go back to the picket fence and the dog. Why was my vision in the house? Why I couldn't be outside the house?
Put you in the house.
That's my point exactly. So it go back as far as that thought, like picket fence, dog in the house,
talking in the
breastfeed. You know, not saying it's a bad thing.
How
but
explicit can we get on this channel?
Explicit.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm about to bring up. Last night we did have a good point. I said something last night. We were talking about pornography.
Okay.
And we said
I see that smile with that. Ain't nothing wrong.
I said it's even in porn we aren't even valued because of this thing too. The man is always on top. The man is always like the one that comes and everything like that. How come the man has to be the one? Like we can't. Like they can cheat and be like everyone's like rooting for them. Like it's like, but like, and the only time you see a woman successful, they not be the babysitter, not be the the hoe or something like that. The only time we're shown powerful is when we're getting cheated on. And when we're going to our 9 to 5, when we're going to our business job, when we're going on our business trip, when we're doing our things that are good for us, then we're getting cheated on. If you don't see that, it's embedded even to that. Like, it's so embedding on how we should just degrade women. We should just put women as lesser. We're not good enough. Or like we need to conform and be okay and suck it up for the male party's enjoyment or their sensitivity or what they want, that we can't even say this shit isn't right. I don't like it.
Why is their name in our name? One man. Why when she said that, it just made me look, why we gotta be a one man? Why we couldn't have our own word, of what we are. It's almost like they created it. We're men and they're one man, like...
That's the reason why I don't really like the Bible, because they said we came from Adam's rib.
Yep, that's what I was about to bring up, too.
But then they come from us.
Thank you. Yeah. How they switch that around that quick?
And
everybody, go for that.
You know that famous question, like, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Right.
Like, that's what it goes down to. Like, exactly. For real,
That's true, because when you think about it, how did we come from your rib if you come out of our womb? That don't even make sense. You created us and we start creating? No.
That ain't right.
I mean, it don't make. When we go on it making sense, it doesn't.
You just have to think about. People don't think. They just read it off a book. They read it. They get taught, and then they're cool with it. They're just like, okay, that's all right. That's what it is. They don't research.
Reading
they don't
and
think.
Research.
They don't think for themselves, and it's just
And that's why I really want to travel. Yeah. To see the lives, I want to feel it. I want to talk to people just like how we talking to y'all. Yeah. And that comes down to the question I want to ask you: like, do you prefer labels over, not your preference, but what you believe in for yourself and your lifestyle?
Like LGBT.
Like, do you prefer those labels, or do you prefer to be called Paris, Kiva? Do you get what I'm saying?
Of course, we want to be called by our name.
Like, we're all
people.
She's meaning that they're fighting for as if we were fighting to be African Americans and not
the
niggers.
Label.
You know what I'm saying?
The label itself.
Do you think that made a difference in you knowing who you are? Meaning that we're LBGT, we're gender this, we this, that, or you just Paris and you like girls, or you like this, or you know.
It looks like this. It's kind of like affirmative action, basically, when it comes to black people. They back in the day, or even still now, we have to have inclusion, being in there. Same thing with like black people. Same thing with women. Same thing with gay people. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Do I want to be put in a box? As in, I'm bisexual. I like men and women. No, just like you don't want to be put in a box because you're black. That's not the same thing.
So what would be okay? So you're saying affirmative action is
I am a black woman.
Have something to reach for, to know that we exist.
Yes,
but not saying put us in a box and say we this.
I'm not only a bisexual woman. I'm not only a black woman. I'm not only a woman. I am Paris. I just happen to be a black woman. I just happen to be bisexual. I just happen to be all these things. It's just like a category. It's like a subgenre.
Yeah.
Were you scared when you found out you had these different urges outside of what?
No.
Okay.
I mean, like, I always kind of knew growing up, to be completely honest.
Young?
I was real young. I thought that I was a man. I should be a man.
You know.
Like, I thought that I was supposed to be a boy. I thought even younger. Because, like, my brothers, I had other brothers, and I wore their hand-me-downs. And I would think that, I like these more. I never really liked dresses and all these girly things.
Do you think
I never really liked pink. I never liked I hate putting it in the color. Like, pink is in. It's just has to be for women or whatever. But I'm just saying, in general, I never thought it was pink. I never liked that.
And question: why you saying that? And this is one thing I'm not saying that y'all have all the answers, but just to wonder: do you think the colors or the clothes or do that make you? No, I'm saying, do you think that makes you believe that you should have been a different sex? Or maybe you're just a woman who liked those things.
I mean, I think it's just women who wear those type of clothes. They wear it because they're comfortable in it.
Right. So
I don't think it's like, okay, I should have been a boy,
Yeah.
That's why I wear these.
That's why I thought at first, because it was just
that's how it had us. Yeah, it had us think that if you wore this,
damn, I got something to do now.
Right.
I thought that I started liking chicks a little bit. I'm like, oh damn, I think I'm a dude now. Right. Okay, I got a GI Joe now too. Like, maybe I'm a dude now.
So you think that society or the things you saw had a slight influence on your behavior or what you thought of yourself? Do you think that at all?
Are you saying like society had an influence on
like the clothes. Yeah, like
well,
the clothes,
it's a lot of
dolls,
different things that can like affect your sexuality. Like, okay, with me, for an example, I was straight as the arrow, but I had some things that happened to me, and it was happening over and over and over again to the point where I was used to it, and then I grown and like it. So. Will I ever date a man again? I don't see myself dating a man. But I'm not going to say never.
Right.
It just happened.
Like
I've never even had to come out to my parents because they noticed that pattern. They saw the transition.
Okay.
It's like people, like even y'all, like your husband and everything would ask me, like who do I like more, or why do I like men and why do I like women? Is it just sexual? Is it a mental thing? And I'm like, for one, like I said, before we even start this podcast, we're both fucked up. We both are mentally stupid. We don't know what we want a lot of times. We both lie. We both cheat. We both do some. We're both abusive at times. We both have our thoughts. We're all people.
You understood the question wrong. Like,
okay. No. I'm just saying,
the question they were asking you. No. I think they were asking, what fulfillment do you get from women? Like, is it emotional?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that I can get it from. I was sliding into that. Like, people are people. So,
right. So
I don't have to just.
It's no label. It's the person.
Label, it's the person.
It's not that you don't like men, and it's not that you don't like women. It's the person that shows up in the spirit, in that shell. It's not one does one better than the other.
Yeah, like I can look at it. I can look at a man, and if it could be his personality, it could be the way he looks. I'm attracted to personality and
I understand now
and the build. You know,
yeah. She's saying it's not this. It's the person.
And don't get me wrong.
You're willing to bend towards whatever sexual preference that person has.
And don't get me wrong. I love men.
Right, so that's why I understand what you say.
I even say sometimes
I'm not even gonna put my shit out there. I dated a gay man.
Okay,
I was his first.
Right.
Like, and it's just because we both are people and we were attracted to each other.
Okay.
It is what it is at the end of the day.
Okay.
If you love a man, you like the man is attractive, and they have all these different things, aspects about them that you like, date them. If you're a woman, if it's the same thing for a woman, and you find a woman that you find attractive out of nowhere or whatever, and you have all these aspects about them, date her. Same thing with a dude. Like, why does everything have to be so so categorized or so frowned upon?
Control. Everybody wants to have control.
Stupid. Like,
yeah.
The
government wants to be able to say this is this and this is that.
And it's
you don't go here. You go here.
3-6.
And it's religion. That's why I don't believe and subscribe to all things of Christianity, because how am I going to contend to go to hell because I love my girlfriend?
Right.
I want to marry my girlfriend one day. I have all the love in the world for her. And that's love.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what love is.
But I could be with a man and be miserable. He could be hitting me, cheating on me every weekend. He could be He cannot be treating me right. He could be disrespecting my mama, disrespecting my brothers, disrespecting if he had a kid, my kid. But we're both going to heaven. No, I gotta be miserable.
Everybody is fantasizing how life should be. They think it's supposed to be that way, but it's not. And I even had that conversation with you for as long as we know each other. Parents don't identify with these labels. You are parents.
There was so many times where I turned I think I'm just gay. I think I'm
straight. Look, I'm telling you, we've been through the pressure. We've been through those conversations. People coming at us, people coming at you. Anytime you in a powwow, everybody's like, nah, you gay. You gotta be gay. You got a girlfriend. You did this.
Oh,
I
get that at work. They look at me, they be like, how do you be with men? And I'm like, how do you fuck a dude?
Guess what? Thank you for being real with yourself, because how would we learn if everybody was fake?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? For real.
Everybody be so confused.
Yeah.
Even these dudes, I ain't even trying to expose nobody to themselves, but I'm just gonna say this right here. Even these dudes ain't straight. A lot of these a lot of these dudes want to act like they're the most macho man dudes. I'm gonna open the pickle jar. I'm gonna go play 2K with the dudes. I'm gonna go play ball with the dudes. I'm about to go work at my factory job and everything like that. I'm gonna have the baddest bitch in the city. But he can want to think to himself, even if he doesn't want to think it. He could be thinking right now that his best fucking friend is who's a nigga named Jerome, is fine as shit, and he just doesn't want to admit it to himself. And it's just you don't.
But ain't nothing wrong with saying another man is fine.
No, they want to fuck Jerome. He just don't want to admit it to himself. Let's be real. He wants Jerome.
That passion is
when they play basketball, he hits him in his ass. Wish it was something else, but go ahead.
They want to grip it.
Go ahead. My bad, my hand got arthritis. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I work at a factory, so my bad.
But I just want y'all to know, I just got over the gay thing. Like, I didn't think, because I was a Christian, and I'm not going to blame it on me and who I was. I blame it on what I was taught. You know, I was taught that gay ain't right. Oh, you playing with me? You want to, straight up? And I'm just now finding myself to understand that gays are human too. You know, like, I used to think so badly about, I don't want my son to see that. I don't want, who are they to, because a lot of gays do things overly. So it kind of makes
why they do it overly? Because for so long we were condemned. We have to sneak around these little alleys. We have to sneak around. No. For years. People have been gay for years.
Yeah, that's
for decades. Before
I grew up with a gay person, but they kept it modest.
We weren't allowed to do it.
Yeah, that's the word. They were conservative.
Hands, but like as far as like me and Paris just like making out at the table, I'd be like, oh no.
Well, I mean, right. So, and let me get to what I was saying, that I grew up with a gay man that basically, he was my mom's best friend, but he was so conservative. You would have never known that he was gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew because we knew, but he didn't parade it. He dressed, he was he was himself, but I just felt some way, I just felt disrespected to have to be forced into seeing it. And it's your sexuality. Can I tell you, because I want you to understand me and tell me how you feel. I'm not only telling you that, not for you to tell me what you feel about what I said. No, it's okay, but I know how you feel, but because I've changed the way I feel, but I'm telling you how I felt. I felt like, it was just paraded. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like if I didn't research it and know about it and just, it was new. Like anything that's new to anybody, I just felt like, this is what we knew, woman and man, so why come parading this, kissing, holding hands, wearing girl clothes and confusing is what I felt, because until I teach my children what it is that I want to tell them about being a woman or a man, they're confused by seeing, oh no, that's a woman, no, that's a man. So I didn't allow myself to be open about how the people was feeling that was like that. You know what I'm saying? And then back to the Christian thing. That's what we were taught. That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it was abomination, it was hell, and it wasn't right. And that's all I knew. So therefore, that's...
But as a Christian, did you ever wonder why, like, I'm going to go back to this, why would you burn in hell forever?
Always. But I didn't have my own mind because I wasn't even comfortable what I was being taught to even know.
Why we can't even question God? Like, God,
there
why
you go.
Doing this?
And I always, these are questions I always had, but I never had nobody around me to say, you know what? And these are adults. And just imagine as a kid feeling like this.
And real quick, this is a question, but it's not a full question. It is, if it's not, you can answer it, whatever.
You want to get down, but you did this your last time.
But it's like this. This isn't. I'm not trying to be hateful towards you, how you feel, because you are really accepting of me and with her. And you're really like you're great. You know.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
But I know that there's a lot of people who still have this mindset.
Yeah.
So this is more just me to say this shit out loud. It's more of like, how are we parading in front of your face that we kissing and holding hands, but you can kiss your wife, you can kiss your girlfriend, your boyfriend, in the club, in the theater, in the grocery store, in the street, and it's okay. You can get before it was legalized. You can have televised weddings. You can throw in our face that you can get married. Throw in our face that you can kiss your significant other, hold your significant other, damn near be fucking your significant other in person, in public. But when me and my girlfriend hold hands and she kisses my hands, I'm saying, but how is that throwing in your face?
Because
you're throwing it in our face. We can't even. We have to go and close the door.
That's like the same thing with racism. Their granddad
because we didn't know.
And
I get it, but
they don't know. But
like,
I'm telling you, it's you can't even be mad because they were raised to feel like it was hell. So why would you accept it unless you get your own mindset? Unless you research and know things like, I know no matter who you are and what you are or what you like, you just like me. Like, but I didn't know that because I had this heaven and hell thing in my mind. So therefore, I could never think outside of that. So if you come in to me with some hell shit, that's hell. Even if, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't me looking at you or somebody that loves somebody else. It was what I was taught. And until I broke those chains to understand you are human and I love you the same, if that's what you want, I understand it. I got to teach my son because he's going to do whatever he wants. Like you said.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yes.
Personally.
Uh-huh.
I'm not trying to put nothing in the air for you because I don't know how you feel about this shit. But let's just say your son, not even your daughter, because it's easier for your daughter. Let's just say your son came to you age 14, 15, 16, 18, 20. Mm-hmm. Mom, I'm gay. I have a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Or I really like this guy. How would you feel? I just want to know. How would you feel? Would you feel like you failed?
I wouldn't feel like I failed because that's where me learning who I am and understanding that I have no control of another human being, for one. But I do have control of how I think. So therefore is why
I like to ask questions like these.
No, you have to. Because this is what the world going through this too. At first, I would have felt some type of way and then da-da-da-da-da. But I just feel like I can't attach an emotion to what somebody else like. You feel what I'm saying? I love him and I will always love him. And no religion or anything would take me from being behind my son, behind whatever he wants. Or anybody. Whoever. If I like you as a person and you like something else, that's your choice. Because you have the choice to be who you, and I have the choice to be around you. Mm-hmm. But I feel like until you understand that, first of all, break these chains, because can't nobody tell you what you should be or what you should be. You know what I'm saying? They have put this picture out here, and that's why we're all confused, because we all feel like we got to live up under a certain standard. And I just feel like I love, and I don't even want to call y'all gays. I don't even like the title thing because I love y'all. That choose to be different. That's why I don't like the title thing. Because I know, but I'm just saying. I feel like we all have choices. So that's where we differ. Do
you believe that you chose to be straight?
Yeah.
Really, you do?
Yeah, I do. I do believe. Because we all have a choice. We're not saying that we're choosing what's happy for us or what's sad. But we still can say, well, life says women's supposed to do this. But I feel this way. So this is what I'm gonna do. It's a choice. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying that you can't be born with that mindset, but you still have the choice to choose that role or choose the other one. That's all I'm saying.
So, do you think you choose to feel intimately about someone? Like,
no.
Like your husband.
If you see somebody and you be like, no. That's different. Meaning, but you do choose to react.
You do.
I'm meaning the action.
Yes.
I'm saying the action is a choice. I'm not saying the feeling, because can't nobody. You can see something and you don't.
You can't go.
I'm just saying. No, right? But no, I'm just saying that's the only thing I'm saying. So that when I do say you have a choice, I'm not saying that. You got a choice to be happy or sad. And I feel like if that's your choice of being happy, then you're doing the right thing.
See, and I'm never against it. Because a lot of people really just be like, oh, you have a choice. You can choose and not.
No.
We have to actually, that's why we made this. Look, this is why we made this podcast. We have to break these thoughts down, because everybody just generalize their thoughts.
They do.
They don't
and
take
go
the
on
time
with it,
to break it down.
Yeah,
and that's what
talk in a minute. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is not an average conversation. People don't have these conversations. Exactly. So it's just like we have to have this conversation. We have to have this conversation. My whole thought on it is I don't believe in labels either, and I don't.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I never called you bisexual.
But she told me to stop messing with labels, and I'm the one.
And you know what I think it is?
Not straight.
Like she said, it's a confusion where people feel like, oh, you trying to tell us we can't be this, and we telling you when at the end of the day, you're human. We all don't need fucking labels. We could choose who we want to be and what we want to do. And I think some people get caught up in the label thing, just like clothes. The label of clothes, like you said, Gucci. It's all the same.
It's the same thing.
Because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, and I hate to say this, and I don't care how anybody take it, but who are we to judge somebody on their feelings? And Buddhism teach happiness. And that's why I love it, because I'm not going to be happy feeling a certain way about you because you like her. That don't make me happy.
That has nothing to do with me.
If I like you as a person and then I got to not like you because of some saying or whatever, it's just not right. It don't even feel right.
It's the same thing.
It don't feel right. Truth feel right. Always feel right.
Exactly. It's the same thing when you were going with your issues with your girl. I told you at the end of the day, that's your girl.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, I'm still here for you. I'm still your best friend. I'm still here for you regardless of the situation. Your relationship has nothing to do with me. But we have a lot to do with each other because we're close.
Come on, Baba. Yeah, but...
You know, and so it's like... And like I said, the choice thing, that's broken down, the deeper aspect. Because yes, it's a feeling. Yes, you could be born this way. But also, you have the choice to make that your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because if you don't and you just mask it, you making the choice to not even expose yourself to this lifestyle. There's so many people out here, like you said, that are gay. And they ain't even accepting that shit. They keep masking that shit, parading it, killing themselves, parading themselves with people they don't even like.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a choice.
That's
so
not true.
Don't you choose not to say nothing?
Exactly. We
That's
make a choice to not speak on this shit.
Yeah.
But we do. We chose to talk to you about this today.
Absolutely.
On this podcast.
Because I'm just now learning that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I had a whole nother, but I seen that I was programmed and conditioned to.
I'm not saying that it had to be like one specific event, one specific sentence somebody said.
When did you realize you need
the last couple of years, because even though I felt that way because of Christianity, but I've hung around girls that like girls. They wasn't gay, I don't know what you call it, but they would, have threesomes and stuff like that, so it wasn't like I wasn't hanging around, I don't know if they call it, I just feel like somebody that they sexual preference, like you said, it's a feeling. They like that feeling, and that's what they chose. They didn't choose the lifestyle, but they did choose the sexual preference. So it already gave me an insight that, okay, she okay, and just breaking away, I feel like my change from the Christianity. And I'm sorry, Christians, but breaking my chains away from the Christianity, and not even so much from God, because I feel like it's a higher power.
That now, like after you, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but as being like something else you could add to it too. It's a question for you. After finally breaking those chains, breaking those Christianity seeds are planted in you for so long that you just feel free.
Damn, that shit sound like that should have just been the outro and the intro.
Right, to be honest.
Woo, free ain't even... that is the yes. Because it stresses you. It controls you. It controls you. It's almost like what they planted in us allows them to control us through what we watch, because we have these beliefs already. So I'm pretty sure they know how to push the right buttons with them. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, yes, I do. Because I can look at you and love you and look at you and love you. Not saying that I would even get a sexual right. Maybe one day. Who knows? I can't. I'm only keeping it real. What I'm just saying.
That's real shit.
Life
right
is
there.
like that.
You
never say never.
What you ain't gonna do.
Because
you won't know until it happens to us.
I definitely know. I was young, but I was like 7th, 8th grade, and then I went to. Things are developing very fast, like in high school, and middle schools and shit. I was in 7th grade, and then I was seeing in the table one of my friends who was making out with some chick, Yeah. And I was and then a lot of people was being bi and being gay already, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That can never be me though.
Yeah, but you know what? Exactly. All the girls I grew up with, they made out with other girls when they were 5 and 6 and 7. They did that, and I was the only one that never did. Yeah, but I was the only one that never done it. No, but I promise you, when we get together and talk, all of them be like, you never made out with your girlfriend or your friend or, just
it
the
was
house,
strange,
like you said. But I was the one that never done it. But I was just like, y'all, so that's what y'all was doing in there.
Yeah. I know friends that
but
did that crap too.
I feel like just with kids, and I thank God that He brought them in my life. You can see how you grew, how you could have thought like a child. You're learning. So how do you know it's wrong until it harms you when you try it?
Yes. Unless
somebody tell you. No. Just like fire, my son to touch it. Shit, he probably liked the way it felt. He touched it again. So what? You feel what I'm saying? Like, but I can tell him all day that fire is hot. Don't touch it. But naturally learning.
Some things people got to experience.
They got to experience to understand.
But they're going to control things.
That's along with the religion. Like, you have to talk to people. You have to go different places to know where you're supposed
to be. Yes.
Like, if I was so uptight, like when I first met Naima and everything like that, and just kept on my Christianity. I don't want to say facade, but I'm going to say facade for right now, just because I can't think of anything, charade, whatever you want to call it. That's not how I feel. If I just kept it that as I'm going to say veil. If I kept the Christianity veil on and just didn't care, when she started talking to me about Buddhism and everything like that, I would have just been completely irreceptive. I don't want to hear it. That's not for me. It's not nothing that I'm cool with.
That's how I was.
Keep it away from me.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't have got to know the different wonderful things about it. She would have never invited me yesterday around her friends who were nothing but hospitable, were nothing but nice and genuine people.
And don't it feel good to be around black women that can feel accepted
around,
regardless of your whatever.
And
even though
competition,
it's not a competition. Just like now. This is Black Gratitude. That's the title. Black Gratitude.
We are thankful for being black women, gay women, bisexual women, trisex. We are thankful for being who we are. Black Gratitude. We are thankful. We are of learning and passing the knowledge. Somebody might hear this and learn from it.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
Girl.
I'm sorry, you know how to say it for a long time.
Right.
But for those out there that's listening, I hope you were inspired by this conversation.
Absolutely.
This is my friend Paris. We've been friends, 3-4 years now? We went to school together.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 6
years.
I'm wrong. At least 5.
Shit, I don't know. Look, I haven't even kept track because she's my friend for life. She's a really good friend of mine. You my sister, bitch. You my sister, bitch.
Oh, still humanizing each other.
Look, fuck it. We're human.
Well, maybe they want to be dogs and women. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, we can only humanize ourselves. No one can do that. We hold the key to our happiness.
Yes.
No one can take that.
Nobody can.
So when you feel a certain way, you the reason. She can do something to you, but you had a choice to feel.
How about this too? Into with this too. You know how there was a couple years ago, like in the last 2 years, even now it's a popular hashtag Black Boy Joy. Where's Black Girl Joy?
Hey, I love it. Black Girl Joy.
Let me see your glasses.
Black Girl Joy. Smile, Black Girl. You alright?
Okay.
Wear your hair natural.
Absolutely.
Date you a woman.
Absolutely.
Hell, date you a white dude. It don't matter.
It don't.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. Be proud of yourself. Is the thing we want to say. Be proud of yourself, whoever self is.
Go to college. Don't go to
Don't
college.
feel obligated to be a label.
Yeah.
You are who you are at the end of the day.
Everybody got to make up a part of the life. If we all was the same, life would be boring.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Yeah, how would we learn if everybody was the same? We couldn't. So.
Well, this was a great conversation, y'all.
Yes.
Thank you so much, both of you. Your girlfriend is wonderful. I approve.
Yeah, I like her. And she a Capricorn, cats in the house.
Cats in the house.
Yes,
Virgo gang.
No, we need to make more Capricorns. We gonna extinct, like.
Yeah, you don't meet them like that. Yes, we don't. I don't meet many Capricorns.
You meet a lot of
How
Virgos?
many Yes, that's all I used to date was Virgos.
We are a catch, aren't we?
Baby, y'all Virgos something else, baby. I had a 901, a 916, a 905.
Oh, gosh.
What the hell is that?
Virgos.
The dates.
The birthdays.
Oh.
When is your birthday?
First.
901.
901. I had a 901. You 901 on? You spiritual girl. She got that mind right there.
Oh wow. Well, with that being said, we gonna close this podcast. Thank you so much. It's about to be a really good day in the 90s. Enjoy that beach.
Don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal. Always be the sunshine in your household. Peace. See ya.
Perfect.